How serious a problem is blight in New London, and what can be done to combat it?
Thank you very much for that question. There are 7 entrances that make up throughout the city of New London. And when I think about blight, many people focus just on the downtown area. But we also need to focus on the 7 entrances because the beautification of the city makes it more attractive for people to come in. But when I think about blight, I think of 3 words that come to my mind: education, accountability, and enforcement. Because 60% of our residents are renters, and we are a trans-oriented community. Neighbors having an issue with each other, mental illness, and criminal behavior as well, which makes our issues major concerns when it comes to blight. And it's being, what I would propose is being hard on the landlords when it comes to being educating them on procedures and public works. Then it should be something so they understand they can implement something in the clause when they lease, so renters will know the clauses exactly, so they can educate them as well. And resources we can use to educate tenants. And rental properties are not up to par with home ownership, but thank you very much.
Thank you. Blight is an issue in New London, and I want to say that prior to the Council administration, we didn't have a blight officer. That is a new position, and the council approved the budget for that individual because we acknowledged that there was a problem. Since the time we've hired that blight officer, there have been several new ordinances that have been passed. In fact, the blight officer himself gives the city council a presentation and updates once a quarter. I think that's really important. And I also think that when we talk about these positions that we're creating, they have to have value added directly to our community. And this is one of those positions that's getting better as time goes, meaning that the business owners and property owners are figuring out that we're very serious about blight, and we'll continue to create those ordinances to move in the right direction. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Then, Mr. Hudson.
Thank you. Blight, in my opinion, did I go up? What did I do? Oh, I have to push the button. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. See that community relations? 1 minute. I got it boils down. I don't need a minute. Blight is not a primary issue in the city of New London. In my generation, if you picked up the trash in front of your house, you also picked up the trash in front of your neighbor's house. It was about pride of home ownership. The problem with blight in New London is somebody on this current city council or the current city administration needs to tell us taxpayers where is the bulk trash pickup truck that we financed with East Line. It's been missing in action for the last 4 years. If we would find a bulk pickup truck that would pick up the bulk garbage, we wouldn't have the existing blight problem. Where's the truck? It's like, where's Waldo? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson.
Thank you very much. As a member of New London's Pedestrian Advisory Committee, we work a lot to combat blight, particularly on our sidewalks, where improper disposal of things makes it harder for mothers pushing strollers to safely use our sidewalks, or a person in a wheelchair to safely get from one place to another. I think we need better communication. I know about a thing that came out of City Council, which is a pickup collection schedule fee, so that you can call the PW for a very modest rate, put out a sofa, put out a refrigerator, and it'll be picked up for those that don't have a car to get to the transfer station themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gray.
For me, the blight problem, we definitely need more organization to have bigger items picked up for people that live here. But however, the main blight that I see is the underdevelopment of the downtown area. If we all work together and support our local businesses, we won't have all these empty storefronts and it won't look like this. And if we all work together instead of dividing within parties and things of this nature, we could all work together and have our profit and pick up our own garbage.
Thank you. One of the things that I want to add was in the presentations that the blight officer has come, and also the Office of Development Director Reyes, is that he has emphasized that blight is for everyone to either supervise or call when there's a problem in your street. Do not be afraid. Call the city, and eventually that person, whether it's your neighbor they'll have to fix it because it will be enforced. That's very important. It's everyone in London has a part to take in this, not wait for just one person. Everyone should be called.
Thank you very much.
Number one big problem I see is that the owner of a lot of the blighted properties is the City of New London or one of its agents. We have to set a better example. And two, we have a tax system that rewards neglect and penalizes improvements with higher taxes, and we have to explore ways to change that.
Thank you. This question seems to be coming up every time there's a debate over the years that I've been on the city council and probably in the years that I was not, and now it is again. One thing I think is important, and I'm encouraged to hear that there's a blight officer in the city now, but I think it's also important that we reinstate the NIPIT team because blight is not simply a visual issue, it can be a safety issue. And there are people out there, at least in the past, in London, who have chopped up houses and put unauthorized apartments in those houses. They've strung electricity from place to place, so that needs to be reinstated.
So when I think about blight, I think about the empty houses that's unoccupied. So I think partnering more with the community land trust and making those houses back on the tax roll and getting families in those houses. So there's a lot of different elements to blight, from cleaning up the area, from empty houses, empty storefront downtown. So I think if we work with agencies that's in our community, then we can make a difference.
Thank you, Ms. Dunn.